How's it going, everyone? The average raging Shadowgun player here, who comes from Eastern Europe and screams all kinds of shit and then denies it all later on.
Gdzie on kurwa jest? No chodź tu, szmato jebana suko pierdolona! O kurwa, palicie! Kurwa mać! Co? Chuj z tym!
Co to odpierdalasz?
Gówno cię to obchodzi! Śmieciu, jebany! Kurwa mać!
Kids, just say no to monitor abuse. In fact, I just give up. I'm out of here. Sorry. I can't take it anymore. The damn monitor! I hope you're all having a nice day and you're not raging too hard and everything's going nice and dandy for you. And well, yes, I hope you all get mined. Okay, so yesterday I was looking through Facebook and just checking on all servers group as I do, just to see what the news was and if anyone actually did anything interesting, like, I don't know, go outside, those sort of things. I actually noticed there was a bit of a tease on this thing. Now, as we all know, Alban is the most reliable source of information when it comes to anything Shadowgun related. And as I looked down this newsfeed, I found all sorts of crap, and then I found a very sneaky peek photo of his. I don't even know what to say about it. I looked at it for a moment. I thought, could it be real? Could it be fake? And I really do think it was a good attempt by Alban to troll us all. But sadly, my past told me differently, as I suddenly realised that this is a very familiar character to me. This little guy here is a Space Marine Scout. And yeah, I remember making those. I remember do all the stuff for that, and I remember Warhammer 40k in general. It was a good time for me, good time indeed. And oh yes, that Thunderhawk in the back. Now that would be an awesome ship to have in Shadowgun Deadzone, but sadly I don't think the lawyers would allow it. So this actually got me thinking, because of course we know now there are things going on with Madfinger Games, and as we heard earlier on from Mofugger, we have a new game supposedly in the making, like a Shadowgun Deadzone 2. Now, I don't know if this is real or fake. I would say it is most likely real, because let's face it, Shadowgun Deadzone has made Madfinger a huge brand. And although I'm not saying Dead Trigger and Unkilled were complete write-offs, but for me personally, I only got into Dead Trigger 1 and, to begin with, Dead Trigger 2 to an extent. Unkilled, although I did play it, I did not find it as addictive, and in the end I just decided to uninstall it. I did enjoy what I played, but it wasn't the kind of game for me, and especially where now, as I haven't got that much time to play games on my tablet, I find it a bit of a stress to do. Anyway, what would this new game be? I mean, I have to say, for starters, I've only played a bit of ComZone, but I would guess it's a very good development on ComZone. I don't know that much. What I do know is that there is already a bit of dread that this next game could just end up being like the Shadowgun Deadzone saga all over again, where it starts off well and everything is going quite swimmingly until there are hackers start to appear in the game and everyone feels like they've been fucked over. Now, I'm not really sure about this. It could be true, it couldn't be, but I would have to say it's most likely gotta have an anti-cheat engine to stop people from cheating. Now, of course, a lot of people are going to say, well, yes, that's a great idea. Why don't you do that? Why can't they do that? I'm not saying that Madfinger Games are lazy. I mean, they do stuff which does make them popular, but we have to look at this from various aspects. I'm not saying that Android is a completely easy place to hack. It's not like everyone's got a free ride, because to be fair to people like Konami, when it comes to Pairs Manager, you really are in a place where it's restricted and where people are actually banned because they are hacking or cheating or whatever. But I think personally Madfinger Games will hopefully put an anti-cheat engine in to stop people from cheating. Now, I hope that does happen, because I know of other games where really the cheaters have just overrun the whole system. One game in particular has to be Galaxy on Fire Alliances. Now, for those of you who don't know, Galaxy on Fire Alliances is an MMO strategy game where you go around and pretty much take over everyone's planet, and you form alliances, and occasionally there are big wars among these alliances which results in, well, rage and the servers crashing. But we have also noticed that there are people cheating. They take credit, and now credit is incredibly expensive to buy. It's incredibly slow when it comes to earning them, and frankly it was so damn obvious who was cheating in the game right from the start. When we started off Little Wars, for example, we suddenly realised we were up against people who literally could just burn planets using credits with ease, and they didn't have to worry or bat an eyelid about using all these credits. And in the end we found ourselves up against a wall in my alliance, and yes, we got over it, but it was an incredibly difficult process. I'm not saying Shadowgun Deadzone 2 is going to be a total write-off, but they have to watch out for these cheaters, because frankly the last thing this game needs is to be fucked over by the likes of Shots or God Sagar or whatever other cheaters there are. Now, all of that being said, I am actually looking forward to seeing if this game does go ahead. I'm not saying that this game's a total write-off right from the start. No way am I not saying that. I'm just saying it may need an anti-cheat system. Madfinger have probably looked at this already, and yes, they're probably learning from their mistakes in the past of putting Shadowgun Deadzone on PC platform, and then suddenly realising, oh crap, there are a lot of cheaters on PC. Oh crap, there's this guy who's just taken over our servers and closed them down. And so on and so forth. They've probably learnt from that, and they're probably doing all they can to stop these guys. Now, I haven't really got much more to say on this issue. All I could say is let's wait and see. I'm sure they've done their work. I'm sure they've listened to the people who've played this game for, well, what now, 4 years? So the sequel will hopefully be something that has been built on all of this feedback, and from what I've seen lately, I'm looking forward to it. I am going to see. I'm going to see what it's about. So, yeah. Well, that's all I'm really going to say on that issue. Well, let me know what you think. Just write down the comments below. And I am hoping I can do more of these. And hopefully I can do something like a collaboration. Who do you like me to be with? if you had to select someone in this community where we all have a good sit down at a chat and discuss about how this community is so fucked up? Anyone? No? Okay. See you all later.
Wypierdalaj stąd!